Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. So this isn't really a video that I wanted to make. So if you follow me on Twitter, then you'll know that I have a review planned, and my next review, which is 12 Forever, which is a Netflix original show, which is also partnered with Cartoon Network or something. Um, Anyhow, I've been working, on it for a few weeks now, and last week, or I think it was last week, there was news that came out about the creator, um, essentially being a child predator. And this is, for one thing, this caught me off guard. As this is really the only time something like this has happened, of me working on a review, and of course, I've reviewed The Loud House, which, of course, the things with Chris Savino. Of course, that was after that situation. And then I reviewed Lava Lake Beach, which was the Star episode. And basically, but the thing about that was, review is that there was no, but the thing about Lava Lake Beach is that Glossaric wasn't in that episode. Of course, that what happened with his original voice actor, who was still voicing him at the time, but he wasn't actually in that episode. So nothing like this has actually happened where, and even since information has came out about the creator of the show, this is also news also came out like a month ago or something like that about the Ren and Stimpy creator, which is essentially why I'm not reviewing that show. And I want to make this clear that the people, just because the creator or, somebody that works on the show is essentially a bad person, it doesn't mean that everyone that works on the show is a bad person, or even that the show's, quality or... Okay, so how am I trying to say? The show shouldn't be judged based on the actions of the creator. It's just like, if you think of animation as an art form, or television as an art form, or really anything, YouTube or whatever, well, YouTube's different because you're actually supporting them. But anyhow, if you think about it that way, then you're not supposed to compare the artist's work with the artist. So if the artist is a bad person, you still like their art, and vice versa. There's nothing wrong with that. And whenever it is, this wasn't just her, working on the show. So it's not like, I'm supporting her, or, I wouldn't do that. Just like if I ever reviewed Drake and Josh, which I do plan on doing at some point, I wouldn't Um, I wouldn't support Dan Schneider because the people that also work on the show um, shouldn't be have to be victim past of what they were, because sometimes the harassment goes into the workplace, and they're working, so their job shouldn't be hindered, or they shouldn't be to blame, and they shouldn't be punished due to this. I know a lot of people, were going to boycott buying Borderlands 3 whenever it comes out, not because of the same situation. I don't know exactly what the creator of that did, or the president or whatever. Somebody that works on it basically did something. I think it had to do something with Donald Trump, um, and people were going to boycott that, and it just, I don't really think that you should do that just because they're, a bad person. Like I said, there's very different levels on this situation, but that was just one of the most recent examples I can think of. Um, so now we are going to take a look at the post in this video. I just wanted to make this clear, and the only reason why I'm making this video is because I do plan on reviewing the show still. I have the review halfway done. If I just wrote, I have the review halfway done. If I would have just written the script for the review and then um, didn't put my voice in or didn't start editing or anything, then I would have immediately stopped the review. But I already have my narration of the review. I wrote it. I watched the show. I started editing it. I already have all the audio edited. I just need to get the visuals edited, which I have about a fourth of the way done as I'm making this video. So it would just be like, I don't want to go longer. I've already started working on it. I'm almost done with it. I will put a disclaimer at the beginning, and this, you can sort of consider this a disclaimer as well, this video, that the video was made long before I had any information about this. I basically just got information about this today, or as of I'm recording this. I don't know if I'll upload it the same day. Because I was looking, I tweeted about the show, and then I clicked from the hashtag. I was like, well, whatever, I already have script done. Once I have the script done, I can go watch reviews, or look up stuff. I look up like fan art and like memes and stuff, just that have to do with the show, because I don't know, it's just sometimes it's funny. And I thought it was bizarre for a while that no one was really supporting the show. There wasn't any real gifts or anything that I could find. Like even Space Chickens in Space, that show's not even in America. I think it's just like in Mexico or something like that. And it has like a lot of gifts and stuff. So I thought that was weird, and I know why now. uh, I don't mean to laugh. It's just a crazy situation. Okay, so I do have the the transcripts of exactly what started this all. As I said, I was looking through Twitter, and I found a post that was basically stating that, or no, not a post, a tweet that had this image attached to it. It was 4 images, but now the tweet has been deleted. Luckily, I do have, I do have the original tweet. Okay, so, no, this is just one of her tweets. This was from, this is a Tumblr post, and from my understanding, it's from like 2010. But at the same time, she was like 25 at that point. So, okay, let's get into it. Word from word, or word from word. This is quoting her. Nothing gets me more worked up than a bear affair, especially when overalls are involved. So there's a little carnival set up near Griffith. Excuse me. So there's a little carnival set up near Griffith Park right now, and apparently it's there every year, but I sure as shit didn't notice it until today. No one can stop me from going on questionably assembled rides that look like Final Destination scenes waiting to happen. Okay. Tony was hesitant. I think Tony is her boyfriend or husband or something. Um, Tony was hesitant to go on any rides because he values his life, or so he says. But once I had bought 10 tickets, who can really say no to a jarring bout on the Sizzler? Oh, but Tumblr, guess what? Sorry. Oh, but Tumblr, guess who was in the line to go on the Sizzler with us? This beautiful androgynous long long black-haired emo 14-year-old boy wearing tight black pants and a black t-shirt emblazoned with the name of some band that probably sucks, and his lip-injected fake red-haired mother who looked like a washed-up rock star. Ugh, heaven, adopt me. Okay. Occasionally I get ins- and occasionally I get instantaneous infatuations with strangers that can only be described as overwhelming or annoying, depending on how patient you are with me. Tony was nice enough to follow this poor boy around the small carnival with me as I tried to sneak photos, none of none of which turned out well. Okay, let me just stop it right there. So essentially what this is saying is she had an infatuation with a 14-year-old boy. I don't know how she knew his age. I got I think she's guessing. I don't know. Um, but anyhow, she had this infatuation with him, and she basically stalked him around trying to get a photo of him. I don't know. With her boyfriend, which, or whoever this Tony fellow is. Which, by the way, he is to blame in this as well. Uh, Obviously not as much as she is, but if he's enabling her to do this, then he is definitely part of the problem. All right. I knew that my heart would be forever in turmoil unless I at least tried to talk to him. Oh God, if only his mom hadn't been there. The light of heavenly inspiration shone down on me when I realized we had 2 tickets left, which leaves 0 options as far as rides. The 2 tickets had to be disposed of, perhaps into the hands of an awkward, skinny-jeaned adolescent Hot Topic customer. I marched over to the rockstar mom and her elven boy sitting cross-legged on the grass eating a candied apple. I bent down to give her the tickets. I'm not creepy. I'm creepy, but I'm not that creepy. I'm not going to talk to her son while she's there. Saying, we have two extra blah blah blah. Where's your car so I can follow you home? Blah blah. She was really nice and said I was so sweet, etc. And I watched my muse push his dyed black hair behind his ear, exposing his epic eyebrows, apple still pressed to his lips, say thank you and smile. Fuck. This was the best day ever. Why am I so creepy? Hashtag awful, hashtag pedophile, hashtag GPOY. Posted April 17th, 2010. Okay, so there are other posts like this as well. I found at least 3 or 4 others. And I'll post a link to an article discussing this and more information about this. A lot of people have made YouTube videos about this as well. But essentially, to sort of wrap it up, she, in that post at least, as I said, there were other situations similar to this, but in that post at least, she essentially stalked a young adolescent boy, well, not adolescent, but young teen boy, around and basically wanted to take a picture of him and was all, in her words, infatuated with him. And she even said she didn't want the mom to be there, which is, a weird, statement to make, as was the rest of it. I think why this is so shocking, especially, is because of how descriptive it is, and because of how there are more than one instances of this. This is the one that is most descriptive, the longest one. The rest of them are short little tweets that I could find, at least. And this is just really horrible and just a sad situation. And from what I can tell, there are rumors that she was fired from the show, but at the same time, on her Twitter, she still talks about it. So, I don't know. From what I hear, she was fired because of sexual harassment or in the workplace, which is, to be expected with this type of person. So, she obviously knew what she was doing, and the fact that she posted it just really disturbs me, because that's essentially her saying that she's proud of it. Unless, to give her the benefit of the doubt, she was saying hashtag pedophile as in a joke. But the fact of the matter is, it's not funny, and she definitely did have predator motives as well as actions, and just very descriptive behavior. She explained the way the boy looked and the way his mom looked and all this, and it's just very odd. I'm very glad that the mom was there, and I'm also glad that she didn't get a picture of him, because that's something that would have, came up now, and then he would essentially be a victim now whenever it was just someone that he thought was just some nice stranger, uh, that gave him tickets because they had to leave. I mean, I wouldn't, if I were the boy, or really even the mom, the way this explained, I wouldn't think anything of it. Like, I wouldn't know they were following me around or anything. Uh, so that's also scary, because you never know if someone is following you around, and you never know. That's why I know it seems paranoid, but I always make sure 360 who's around me, um, especially in stores and stuff, because I don't know. I just feel like somebody's going to sneak up behind me, and and then like scare me, and then I'm going to scream and then get kicked out, basically, because yeah, I get scared easy. But anyhow, sorry to kind of turn this video. But anyhow, basically, yeah, that's just a horrible situation and something that I did not want to see, or something that I, I something that I didn't want to happen. I really, do not support child predators or pedophilia or any of that sort of thing. Um, and, I'm not going to change my mind on this. I don't care. This is, absolutely disgusting. And, really, this is a crime, basically. So, yeah, I know it's a little weird to, like, tell you guys to subscribe to my channel in a video like this, but if you do consider subscribing after seeing this, if you're new, just know that I don't usually make videos like this. Usually my videos are scripted. This one is just not, because I didn't feel like this one needed it. So yeah, like I said, I don't usually make videos like this. The only reason why I made this video is because I already have a video coming, and I just wanted people to kind of understand, you know, that happened before, and I wanted to let people know of the situation. As I said, there's already, 5 different people that made the video before me, as, with the Ren and Stimpy creator, the, um, Chris Savino, Dan Schneider, all of that, which is, why I wouldn't have made a video on it. And I will say this, that none of those people are anybody that I would support, but the people working on the shows and, people of association should not be blamed for doing, for, or should not be punished for a crime that they did not commit, because, and this is getting sad because more and more people are unfortunately coming out to be this, and some of them are proud of it, and some of it's just sort of darker, uh, skeletons of the closet type stuff, and this is just absolutely disgusting. I cannot stress this enough, that I do not support her. I do not support any of those people that I've mentioned before. And this will probably kill any chance of 12 Forever having any sort of, um, second season. But for like more information about this, not this specifically, but for more information about the creators and stuff like that, I suggest you check out my friend John's video on Dan Schneider that he made a couple months back. I'll put it in the description. John, of course, is the guy that I had on this channel that we reviewed Lion and the King together. We did a collab of it. So go check out his video. I don't know if he even knows about this particular situation, but they are similar. Definitely, they are similar situations, and I think that his video fits into the same line that this video fits, if that makes any sense at all. Yeah, so follow my Twitter for updates and stuff like that. I try to tweet like once a day or every other day just to kind of give you guys an update, or, you know, sometimes I post jokes and stuff, and then also other times I post polls and stuff of what my next video or what my next review should be of. Let's see, what else? Follow my second channel, or subscribe to my second channel, Ryan Echo /2, and what you'll find on there is, what you'll find on there is gameplay videos, let's plays, or whatever you want to call them. I stream video games, basically, is what I'm trying to get at. Currently, I am playing Life is Strange 2, and I also upload my Twitch streams there too. But currently on our channel, I'm playing Life is Strange 2, which is a game that I haven't played in a while. On there, I will get back into that. So if you're interested in seeing me play video games, you know, subscribe to that channel, and subscribe to this channel if you're interested in, you know, cartoon reviews and stuff. I will be reviewing live action in the future. And as I said before, follow my Twitter. And yeah, that's about it. If anything else comes out about this situation, I can't even remember her name. If anything else comes out about the Julia Vickerman situation, then I will not be making a video on it. This video is purely because I'm making the review. And as I said, if I didn't already have the review almost finished, like, it'll probably be coming out next week or the week after that, then I wouldn't even bother making this video, and honestly, I would stop production completely on the next review. But because of how long it takes, and I'm already, like, maybe 6-7 hours deep into it, it would just be, you know, not something that I would want to do. It'd just be a waste of those 7 hours, basically. Yeah, so make sure that you can check out other videos. Like I said, I will post the article in the description, as well as the Tumblr post, or, you know, a screenshot of the Tumblr post, and also John's video on Dan Schneider, which I think is pretty informative. You know, you can go check out his reviews. I mean, his channel, you know, he makes family sitcom sort of reviews of family sitcoms, like, you know, iCarly, well, Dan Schneider shows, and other shows like Disney sitcoms like Andy Mack and Aardvark and Ant Farm and stuff like that. I don't know if he's actually made videos on all of those. I know he did Ant Farm for sure, which is a pretty funny video of his, honestly. You know, I think you can. I think his videos can be kind of funny. Um, yeah, so that's about it. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for watching. I know it sounds weird saying that in like this type of video because of how serious the situation is. Yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a good day, despite this bad news. Um, yeah, so have a good day.